Okay, everyone, we are taking a first look at Dice Legacy. We are playing on the Nintendo Switch. Keep in mind, this is a review copy provided by the publisher. This officially drops today, 9th of the 9th, 2021. Say that fast a couple of times. Yeah, we're going to be taking a first look at it. There might be a shorter version up for YouTube and a longer version up for Twitch. So while this loads in, first loading screen is a tiny bit long, and then everything seems to run smoothly. If you don't know what this is, okay, I'm going to describe a game by describing other games, like we do, because professional. Think of, oh, actually, the first loading screen isn't that long. It was longer the first time. It was probably first booting because it probably needed to make a save slot, right? So that's fine. So think of Catan mixed with Civilization, mixed with a board game, mixed with a city builder and a puzzle game. So yeah, it's like a couple of genres mixed into one. Doesn't do any one of those genres like super deep, but is there like own twist on it? All right, chat. I was playing this for 3 hours last night. Spoilers just right up the front. Oh my days, I'm really enjoying this game. Like straight up, hands down. Like this is like the perfect kind of Switch game that I always, certain games we can play on PC, mouse and keyboard and all that and performance. But I'm like, oh, I always want to play a certain game on the go, and I, like puzzle games, small pick up and play. I almost after I played this last night, I was like, I almost missed out on this, and I was kind of kicking myself. I was like, oh shit, this could have gone right under my radar because I was like so impressed with this last night. So we'll take first look. Let me just quickly go into options. So you got cursor speed, scroll sensitivity, always show district borders, reset game speed on events. This music is a bit loud. Hold on. I adjusted some audio stuff as well. All right, so let's just quickly get into the game. Let me show you what it is. Ascended die stuff. I think this is later on in the game. I've been playing for 3 hours. I haven't got that far because I was getting destroyed. So hold on. Let me turn this down so you can hear me speak. It's got a couple of save slots because like the whole Catan or Civ, you can like one more go and then you can have on running games, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 save slots. So this is a game I've got on running. We're gonna jump into this game a little while because it's like 3 hours in, so I don't want this video to go on forever, so it will show you something later on in the game. But yeah, let's pick an empty slot, and I've just skimmed the surface of it because there's so much that is locked away yet. Standard, we've reached the shore of an uncharted continent. We must lead our people and discover what lies ahead. So I'm assuming these are going to be different maps, but like the ascended die, all of this is still locked. So, progression. And then another different twist is here. It's more like how you would see board games of like, each a certain character has a certain ability and what they're good at or whatever, and that's who you start with. There seems to be 3, 6 here. I've only got standard king unlocked at the moment, and like you can see some of his abilities. Into the blizzard, traits all frozen dice in pool. Frozen dice lose 3 durability, and that's like the starting dice the king starts with. So if I go here, and then later on you can like replace your starting dice. If I go here, but like obviously we haven't got any ascended dice, so we just got to start with the basic set. Game difficulty, I'm going to start on pacifist. I think standard, I think difficulty might need a little bit of a balance adjustment because I started on standard. Maybe I was learning the game, but I got literally destroyed. So just to show off the game, we're going to show on pacifist, and later on we might play on a higher difficulty. What changes is basically kind of like the Civilization, where you get barbarians and stuff, raid your village and things like that. But on pacifist, you can play more like a strategy and slower paced game, where you don't have to worry about other outside forces attacking you. All right, so that's all set. The starting resources, I think, is based on character as well. Again, still very early in the game. I know I spent 3 hours with it last night, but it was one of them. I was trying to learn it off stream. It's like with strategy games, I know we like to do a first look with everything here, but um, it can be a little bit confusing. So I thought I'd jump in for a couple of hours and see where this goes. I have heard that. So some people have been saying that, oh, maybe the console version, the controls are not great, but I haven't played the PC version, and they took a couple of minutes to get used to. But I was totally fine with them by the end. So I don't know. Maybe if you're A-Bing and you're playing the PC version and the console version, you might find that annoying. But I totally think they work fine here. So let me turn this up and let's get into this. So yeah, there's I left tutorials on, like on your second and third playthrough, because it seems like a game that you might your first couple of playthroughs anyway, that you might like get a game over, so the tutorials can get in the way after a while, so you might want to turn them off, but I left them on here just so we can explain what's going on. Remember, you have to hold down the minus button for the tutorial to pop up, because I couldn't figure out for like about 10 minutes. I was like, wait, I'm pressing minus, nothing's happening, and like 6 tutorials are loading up on the left hand side, and I'm like, this is getting in the way, I can't understand what's going on. And I realized, oh, you have to hold the minus button, which is select button basically on other controllers for the message to pop up. So it's just basically like how, let me just read this out for you. Dice are your workers. Each die belongs to a dice class indicated by its color. The upwards face of the die indicates the action it can perform. So like, in like games like Civ and well, I'll pick Civilization. You basically build workers, right? And you actually have people running around on the board. I think like the simplest way to explain this is, imagine the dice are the workers. So each dice you can upgrade later on, and each time you roll a dice, it can do a particular task. So the way the board is set out, if you press the ZL and ZR, it seems like it's a rolling world, right? Flat Earthers are going to be so mad at this game. I can't help Flat Earth joke, okay? Don't judge me. So it's like a round. What's the opposite of round when it's inside out? You see what I'm saying? It's like a wheel, though, an inside wheel. And then that's how you progress forward, at least on this map that I've seen anyway. And then you use your left stick to adjust the cursor, and then you use your right stick to like adjust what dice you want to select. And then if you press R, you can like lock dice in place like this. And then if you press L, you can like re-roll your dice. And then you have panels like this on the floor is where you place your dice. So let's say here, food crates. So I would need a worker unit, which I've got one here because it's rolled. So then this would be the unit I could place there. So I can scroll through my dice and like place that here, but that's kind of long. They have added a shortcut to the console version where you can press Y, and it whatever you're hovered over, as long as you got one of the dice that is needed for that slot, it would just automatically find the first one and it will place it, so you don't have to manually select the dice each time. Obviously that would be quicker on mouse and keyboard, but I tend myself to be using that auto place function quite a bit. And then obviously depending on like days or time passes, then your dice will come back, and then it will be frozen for one turn until you re-roll it, and then whatever its job was, it would get that. At the top there you can see your resources like food, wood, stone, gold, silver, wheat, ale, and then there's herbs, and the last one is knowledge, I think, which basically there's a tech tree which we'll get to a bit later on. So let's quickly have a look at this other tutorial. Locations are generated at the start of the game. Dice can be employed inside a location to gather resources, but this consumes the durability of the location. When the durability of the location reaches zero, the location is destroyed. So basically, you know, how much can you farm a certain spot? That's what it's talking about. So if we hover over anything here, it says, oh, That's got a 2 there. That's got a 26 there. So yeah, each time you roll the die, like each dice class can do certain things. If you look on the right there, so we got a peasant dice class here, and it can, like, you know, it can build things, it can attack things, it can explore, and it can do the cogs. And then you can upgrade them to like merchants or warrior class dice who can do specific other things. So I've got nothing else here because those dice that I've got left to place, that's the explorer dice, and I haven't got any, you know, barbarian camps or anything like that to explore, or runes to explore. So I would just have to roll my dice now. So if I press L, then it re-rolls the dice, and as you can see, they have a number on it. When a dice reaches 0, it's destroyed. You can build. So if you press Y here, you can build. This is where I say it turns into a builder, like not hardcore deep, you know, this ain't like a City Skylines or something like that, but like you can use your resources and then place certain buildings down, and these buildings could do like different tasks. Like if I go essentials here, you know how I said dice can perish, then you can produce new peasants here. You got a school. The peasants can get turned into citizens. Remember I said certain dice, it will change into a different color, and certain dice can do different tasks. And then here, cookhouses, if your dice does go to like 0 durability, let me place some stuff while I'm talking here. If your dice does go to 0 durability, as long as you got enough food, you can send it to the cookhouse and give it 1 food, and it will get fully recharged up to like 16 or whatever, depending on the passive buff you have. So I'm just going to quickly play some dice here, and then I'm going to roll. On the D-pad, if you press up and down, you can pause time, you can speed it up. If you're playing with, like, you know, where your camp can get raided by barbarians, I suggest you press pause a bit, because I was getting destroyed on normal mode. Autoplace, already explained this, you know, you could just press Y. The first die or resource found will be inserted into that slot. So if you know, want to make it quick, sometimes you might not want to do it because a die could be on its like last go, and you don't want the game to auto place it in a slot. So you might not want to use auto slot. Buildings, explain this. Some buildings are required to be unlocked through tech trees. We'll get to that later on. Buildings can be demolished to recover some of the resources used in their construction. Buildings could catch fire and go on strike due to various circumstances. So again, as we'll get to that a little bit later on, it gets like super complex. So let me speed up time here quickly, because we're playing on passive mode. We don't have to worry. If you did that on normal mode, your camps would just get raided constantly. And let's just build up some of our resources. So we got nothing to build at the moment. I'm gonna roll my dice again. I'm just gonna keep placing on certain stuff. I know this is like wood around here, forest. So, you know, food, forest, wood, and stone is what you should be looking to get at the beginning. Let's go here again. So, you know, if you're playing on passive mode, this is what you have time to do. Just, you know, gather your resources, because again, you need resources to be able to build anything. It's getting colder. Winter is approaching. Soon our fields will be frozen, and venturing into the wildlands will be dangerous. We need to make sure we have enough wood to burn in our steam generator. We must survive. So again, it's got like a seasons mode where in the winter your dice can get frozen, so you can't re-roll them or even use them until summer turns around. So that's like the winter gameplay, and certain things you can't harvest in the winter. There are like passive buffs what you can add that lets you farm during the winter, or like your dice don't get frozen if we get a little bit later on. So that this is like the essentials. District halls, there's a lot to go over here. I apologize, it's gonna be a very explanation video. Every time like a season passes, there's like a like a policy, if I, for lack of a better word, you can set. This is going to be kind of very civ, like you can set a policy that benefits like everybody, but it benefits certain dice class. At the moment, we've only got peasant dice, which are brown here, or gold, you know, because the king is gold. Like everything gets color coordinated. Civ dice are going to be blue, warrior dice are going to be blue. Civ dice are going to be green, warrior dice are going to be blue, and then there's going to be policies that are going to be color coded as well, so it will kind of benefit. The closest game I can think of is, I don't know if we got a video of Jurassic World Evolution on the channel, you should go check that out. But if you're not, you know how you can have different factions, and if you don't keep every faction appeased, one of the factions can get mad and then they start rioting or burning down your buildings. That was the message it was talking about early on, where some of your, you know, if your people rise up, whatever, they can cause havoc and then they can burn down your buildings. So the next thing you're always looking on when your policies come, when you got more than one class of dice, you want to make sure everybody stays equal in their happiness factor. So mandatory mining at the start of every season, obtain 2 stone or 2 iron for every mines inside peasant districts. You can make districts as well. Wheat farms inside peasant districts work also in winter. Remember I was telling you, so you can get passive buffs that, you know, some things can work during winter. At the start of every season, obtain 2 wheat for every wheat farm inside. So I think I'm gonna go for the middle one because that's pretty good. And you see you have districts here. Oh wait, hold on, let's go. It's gonna give us a load of tutorials here. Hold on, let me go here. This is just talking about the council. Every season council returns. I will ask you to enact a policy. Different dice classes will promote different policies. Policies have powerful effects that can change the course of the game. We got it. Explain that. Happiness, I explained that. You know, you gotta watch out for every class. Purple is merchant, by the way. I don't know what the 5th class is yet. I haven't got there yet. Your action can affect happiness of dice classes in various ways. When a dice class is pleased, it will provide a powerful positive effect. When a dice class is angry, it will provide a dangerous negative effect that can threaten your kingdom. So you can use, like, you know, warrior, which are your basically police, basically, to stop rioting, or you can like set up like events, like festivals that will, and then you put a dice class in there, and then it will make every class of that dice happy. You can do things like that to, you know, mess with their happiness. And then you can do like things like tax a certain dice class to get gold if you need gold, but then that will make them sad. So, you know, what I've been doing early on is like get gold from a certain class, but then also have loads of festivals for that class, so you get gold out of them, but then you keep them happy. And the exploration, we was just about to get to that building that I was talking about here. Here, district halls. Once you set it up, if we go place, this is why I was saying kind of like Catan as well, because it's got that grid pattern. So I don't know if you can see it too clearly because it's winter right now. See, there's that wood outline. That's the limit of where my current zone is, basically how far I can go explore. And you would need one of these buildings and place it to increase your like zone of exploration. And then you can, this is also what is used. You can upgrade this building in a sense by, you know, paying a certain amount and placing a certain unit in there, where it then can turn into a class district, but then it will lower its like range. And then that was just the winter stuff about what you can and cannot do in winter. You can later on get things like steam generators that help to keep a certain area like unfrozen, so you can continue to work. I haven't found them very useful yet. And then later on you can also get, like, if your dice do freeze, there is oh, use the D-pad to go through this, by the way. Press Y to bring up and then use D-pad and L and R buttons. You can give them ale and sorry, you need 6 wood and ale to build the tavern, and then I think it costs ale as well to like unfreeze the dice. If we just go for everything that is here, so you got wheat farm, which produces wheat, obviously. So if you don't want to continuously farm like food, because food you're going to run out of quick, always build a wheat farm. And from that wheat, you can then build a mill to turn that wheat into food. You can build a brewery to turn that wheat into ale, which you'll need for things like in the winter, or if you want to set parties and all that to raise the happiness of a dice class, you know, because they're unhappy. That's also what ale is important for. Herbalist, where you have forest. If you don't want to farm them for wood, you can farm them for herbs. Herbs you can turn into food also. Workshop is for knowledge. We're gonna get to the snow is gone. All right, thank you. Okay, here's another policy. If you see policies with a like a wax stamp on it, that means it's like a rare one. So maybe you should consider getting it. It might not always be beneficial, useful, but like it's just there. All newly obtained dice have 1 extra power to to production. Building inside peasant districts are immune to fire. So, you know, maybe if you set a district, and even though the peasants are unhappy, if it's a peasant district, they won't burn down their own district. So that could be like, if you don't want to worry about, you know, certain buildings burning down, that could be a different way to play. At the start of every season, obtain 2 wheat for every wheat farm inside your peasant districts. I'm not sure how, because what I was thinking was maybe we don't fully exhaust all our farmlands. Wheat farm inside. At the start of every season, obtain 2 wheat for every wheat farm inside peasant districts. I've seen this one that it says every forest. So I was like, maybe we shouldn't rinse out all the forest then, because we get a buff. So I'm not 100% sure how that works. Obviously you can build a farm, so that wouldn't matter too much. But for the wood stuff, it was interesting. I think I'm gonna go with. Let's go with that there. Extra. It has extra. Yeah, let's quickly show off all the buildings. Herbalist, dairy farm, produce food from herbs. So workshop knowledge, we're gonna get a tech tree in a while, and depending how much knowledge you have stored up, which you need civilian dice for, because they're the only ones that can work in this building. And then you use that knowledge to, if I go here, hold on. If I do this, here's your tech tree. And then, you know, I've only seen it go. I'm not sure how deep this goes, because again, I've only been playing for a couple of hours. But you know, you have feeling like increased wood gathering from forests, increased food gathering from hunting grounds, and then level 2, you know, you can increase wood gathering from forests again. Level 3, increase wood gathering. Wonder how deep this goes. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what you would need knowledge for. That's policies. That's, you know, whichever character you're using has their buff, and that's just tutorial. What else have we got here? That's the tax office I was talking about. You can get gold. You can either get gold from mines, but if you haven't got enough gold, you can tax people, but then you have to worry about their happiness. If we go over to welfare, heals a wounded or sick die using herbs. So, you know, barbarians, if you fight them off, your dice can get wounded, then they will get cracked up. If they get a hit again once they're cracked, you will lose that dice, and then you would have to produce more units, or basically dice. Heals a dice that is frozen from a tavern. It would require Eodo. Steam generator explained. Here's why I was talking about town square. Holds festivals that can increase the happiness of a dice class. Again, you need citizens, because they're the only ones that could, like, you know, I'm assuming in its lore is like work certain stores or something. Convert any die into a peasant die. So what you can do here as well, what I've noticed, like I played once and I accidentally converted a lot of my peasant die to like civ die, and civ die can only do certain tasks, so you always need to keep it balanced. And then you basically have this building where you can down convert die back to, you know, the basic die class. What we got here, empowers the upper face of the die. I haven't like messed with this. Is like later game stuff. It's still locked. Forge 2 dice together into a powerful construct die. Extract 6 faces from 6 dice to form a construct die. Uh, ascend a die obelisk. Wow. Okay. So this is, and then you obviously got the barracks for the military stuff. Then you have the military outpost. This way you can send units to go like invade. Passive provides a face on nearby structures. Wait, passively provides a sword. Wow. Okay, we should slow down time as well. Double the food production in all buildings inside peasant districts. A peasant die generated from the house starts with full durability. That's actually very useful. I think that dice are immune to freezing while used in peasant districts. Also very useful. Let's go with that first one because I want to show dice freezing. What was we doing here? Passivity provides a sword face on nearby structures and threats. I think that will help you stop you from getting like invaded and stuff. Converts any die into soldier dice. Military academy. Catapult fires on closest hostile encampments or structures. And then you got the merchant guild is what you use to like trade with other outposts now. So I haven't seen any multiplayer stuff here. This is single player. But like I think this might work. The only problem is the way the map is structured, right? Is like that globe style where you go around. So I don't know how they would do it, but like this is just basically to trade with other NPCs. And then you got like the religion stuff here. Monk allows monk dice to interact with nearby encampments. Monk dice can bless a die. Again, I haven't messed with a lot of this stuff, and that's everything at the moment. So that's like the core basics of the game. Sorry, that was very explanation heavy and less gameplay heavy. So if we keep, like I said, just building. Let me roll my dice over again. There's nothing. Again, I'm just doing the auto place. Let's roll over. Let's use that there. Would be nice. Roll over again. And we're going for a wood. One of your dice is frozen, so there you see dice can get frozen and then it can get locked out. Already told you how we unfreeze, and then I can't even roll it. I would actually have to wait until, you know, winter is gone, or like use the ability how to get the dice back up to 16 if they're about to, you know, pass away. And keep doing air quotes and you can't see it, but you know what I mean. Let's go here. Let's go here. Again, we need wood. What is this? We need stone and we need gold, so I should remember to mine. We need stone. We still, oh, we probably need food as well now as well. Dice are immune to freezing while in the peasant district. Increase the resources gathered in locations inside the peasant district. Buildings and peasant districts are immune. I'm gonna go the freeze because I just wanted to show you a dice freezing. But yeah, it's annoying, and you don't. The steam generators, like area of effect, ain't that big, so you'd have to place too many. So I'm not finding them too useful. So let me just I'm gonna purposely bring these down. So we've got like, if they go to after 0 is when they like die. If you lock certain dice, then they won't get re-rolled. So locking dice could be important for if you like there's an ability on the face that you want to use for a slot, so you can lock it to save it for another turn. Because later on certain buildings require 2 or 3 dice to be able to activate its effect. So you might want to lock them and save them, or you can place them on that slot to lock them. Or what I'm using it for is, let's say I don't want a certain dice to go below 0 because they're going to perish. You could lock it. So when you do a re-roll, and this is where the RNG comes in for this game, is every time you re-roll, you can obviously plan things out. So it's not super RNG heavy, but obviously each time you roll a dice, that bit is RNG. So I can get this dice here now if I select it, and then I place with A. So then it goes into the cookhouse. If I then add 1 food, which we can see I had 13 food. I got 12 food at top now, and then certain days pass, and then it will get regenerated with 8 on it. All operations. If you place a die and you want to pick it up at any time, just hold B on it. But I'm playing at full speed at the moment. Let me just show you. Let me unlock this dice, and I'm gonna show you it perishing. So if I don't, then it just basically disappears. You can have a maximum of 12. I think it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 12. I don't know if that gets upgraded later. So later on, if you got like passive buffs, you get a new die. Like every season or something, you might have to get rid of certain dice, or you know, if you want it to be a set in a certain class or anything. So let's build something. Let's build a wheat house. Actually, do we? No, let's build a school so I can show you the other dice class. And then this is where you would consider, like, you know, what you want to do with districts and stuff. You can place anywhere as long as it's in your area. As long as it's not on something else as well. Increase the resources gathered in all locations. At the start of every season, obtain 2 wood. Oh, that's not bad. Buildings inside peasant districts are immune to fire. Okay, we go there. So yeah, you can place anywhere. So if I place this here, once you place a building, that's why you would need the builder. See this dice here? That's what that face is for. And again, here's a particular building where it needs 2 of those units to be able to start the production. And because I've got it on full speed, we could just wait for it to be produced. Actually, while we're waiting, let's also build a wheat farm. So if we place this just there. So once this is built, building converts peasant dice into citizen dice. So let's roll 1 turn. Because that I would either have to give this dice food to get it back up, or it's gonna perish anyway. So to play it smart, I would then put this dice in here. Also, then it requires 2 food though. This is why early on anyway, you gotta make sure, like wood, food, and stone, you're gonna need a lot of. So then that dice changes color. One of your dice has faces has 2 or more power. Which dice is it talking about? Like dice can get, it's just is telling you about dice buff. The face of a die have power value ranging from 1 to 8. The power of the face can influence the results of the recipes unless indicated otherwise. The power of the face is 1. A face of a die can have maximum power of 4. Construct dice can have double that. The power of a face can be increased in various ways, such as using the enchantment chamber. Okay, we got it. Citizen dice, again, certain cultured people dedicated to research and technology. You can convert peasant dice into citizen dice inside the school. Effect when pleased, produce extra resources. Effect when angry, building may go on strike. Well, at least they won't burn down then. Peasant die burn down buildings. But yeah, again, you would need, so right now early on it was no point me building this unit, because if I go over the dice, it tells you like it can the possible outcomes of this die is it can either have the cogs, it can either build, or it can do the knowledge. I can't remember the exact name for the cogs. I keep calling it the cogs. This is like it can work on farms and like advanced tasks basically. But you know, at the moment I need like farmers and worker units, right? So building a citizen right now would be useless. And because I've built a citizen right now, I've also got to worry about the happiness of the citizen. So what we do with I want to show you, let's actually, you know what? Let's just purposely go here. Let's do break our game. We'll give it 2 food, and let's, I want to enact policies that would make a certain unit angry, so you can like get game over pretty easy if you're not careful. And again, this is me playing on the easiest mode. So here now, see, we haven't got just the peasant stuff. We've got the green stuff. Enchantment chamber empowers an additional random face. Enchantment chamber also heals wounded, and the enchantment stuff I haven't got to just yet. I think that's later on game mechanics. And now we can, I'm just gonna forcefully, actually, I'm gonna place another one here to show you how you can, like, you gotta be careful because you can, like, break your game. And then we'll load into a save that I've been playing for a while. So if we build, did we build the wheat house? We did. So here, wheat house, the sieve units are perfect there. They can gather wheat. But we haven't got like anything where we can use knowledge at the moment. So all those green dice are like, we don't need them at this stage, right? So you see how they're going to waste. Let's place that sieve die there. We got 13 wood. What can we build here? We haven't got enough stone. I've got to start gathering stone. So this is like a perfect example of how basically like I've broken my game because I can't, because these can't be worker units and I need stone to be able to build anything now. So let me go here. So what we can do is I can produce a house. If I place out, did I place a house? I haven't built a house yet, have I? So let's just place it there. We need a worker unit for it. It's gonna be builder, sorry. To roll, we gotta try farming. Slot types. This just shows you the advanced stuff of locations and buildings can have different requirements in terms of resources, dice, faces, and classes. Also, the results provided by a location can be influenced by the power of the face employed. Accepts only a hammer face. Accepts any face belonging to the peasant dice class. Accepts any face belonging to dice class. Accepts only, the one on the right, accepts only a, what we're going to call it, a worker face. The results is multiplied by the face power. Generate allows to obtain more resources from a location. Accepts only the explorer face. Results in is based on chances influenced by the face power. The higher the power, the higher the chance of better outcome. Accepts food. And then you can get like passive bonuses where certain buildings can use like, say, any dice. That's like one of the passive bonuses that can happen. Let's build a convert into peasant. Building converts dice into peasant. So let's, why isn't this working? Can't we not? Oh, because we haven't got the buff to say place any unit in there. Building converts peasant dice into citizens. Oh, no, sorry, I went for the wrong one. No, I don't want to do that. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong building. Building produces new peasant dice. Okay. Whew. Increase the resources. Okay, what we said we was going to keep. I'm just going to keep going green because I want the peasants to get angry and you can see stuff burn down. Have we even got enough peasant to build another peasant now? No, we haven't. See how we can't even build more peasants now. I've messed up the safe. So because we can't, we can press B and hold that there to get that unit out of there. Let's see what we can build. If we can build that convert back to peasant, that this is where that building would be useful, right? Convert any die into a peasant die. We need 10 wood, so we haven't got enough wood for it. But let's see if we can get that. I can show you. Also, if I let that peasant die dice, then that unit would just be gone basically, and then it basically would be game over at this stage. So I gotta make sure that unit doesn't die. So we need wood. Let's go here. Again, I made so many sieves which we can't use at the moment. What I'm going to do, because I don't want this peasant die to die, give him food. We're also running super low on food. And that dice froze now. So now we're extra stuck. Brilliant. And we haven't, remember, it's on easy, so we don't even have to worry about barbarians raiding at the moment. We can literally use them for nothing. We should lock both of these, otherwise they're gonna get destroyed. I think we've successfully messed up this save. It might be the perfect opportunity for me to go into like a save I've actually been working on. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Let me go here. Let me retire. Actually, we don't want to save that. Retire. Are you sure you want to retire? The save game will be lost forever. Yes. Continue. And let's load up a save. We're a couple of hours in. Play. If we go here, we're gonna take our time now. Again, this is still on easy difficulty because I'm still learning the game. So let's see how far we've come here on this one. See, we've gone a little bit further up. Here like this. I've also built like a lot of those. Where are they? District halls to like extend my range. Also here you can see district halls. I've turned it into a peasant like district, but you see how the range is like super low. So to convert a district, so once you've built the district hall, building expands territory and increases efficiency nearby. Can be upgraded into a class district hall. Establish a class district. Any die and not mercenary, plus 2 gold. So whatever face I put in there and then I give it 2 gold, it will then convert that into that district. So that's how you would build districts. And then here's the town hall where I can increase the happiness, right? So I built a tax office here. So I want to, let's say I want to tax, hold on, military academy requires an extra die and provides extra soldiers. Enchantment chamber also heals wounded and sickness. Immediately obtain 4 knowledge. I think I'm gonna go middle one. So let's get some gold. Hold on. Building produces gold from nearby class district. Holds but decreases happiness. So because this is near the district of the peasants, so if I place this here, remember I need civ units for this, then that will make their happiness go down. But then I can use a town hall here, for example. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do here, because our soldier units are not happy. So we need free of the cog units. Let's, while we're doing that, actually, let's make that go there to gather forest. While that is going on, let's re-roll. Oh, and if I show you the knowledge stuff here, again though, it needs a couple of units. So see, the happiness of the peasant district went down, and I've gained a cup of gold. Gold is kind of hard to get, so I feel like that might be the way to get it. Can we show off an explorer unit now? Because usually when you go into new territories, that's what you need. Actually, let's build another district hall here. Let's place it there. Put a worker unit on it. Put a... free civs on there to get knowledge. We still need to make an event for... Uh-oh. Let's place this here. Let's put a food dice there. I Here is I can convert my wheat into food, and also I can convert wheat into beer or ale, because that is what I would need for, say, this unit here. Let's place that there. More food. What speed am I on? Oh, I should speed this up. Okay, so that's getting knowledge. Oh, did that district get built? Oh, we need another worker unit. Okay. And soldiers can also build. Let's go here. I'm pressing Y on a lot of this stuff just to make it simple. So now we would need an explorer unit. Once you've built that district hall, this is where they come in useful. Come on, give us one. Right, that unit is running low. Let's give it some health. Oh, actually, I've just finished building our military outpost, and here is a warrior encampment. I've not done this before. So let's actually see how this works. So we need. Okay, there's a warrior unit there. So how should we just place a warrior unit here? All right, let's go. Oh, we need 2. Okay. Have I got another soldier? No, let's build a soldier then. Iron mine. I'm pretty sure I've got a barracks. Build converts peasants. Okay, we should. I need more peasants as well. Have I got a house? And where? Hold on. Let's hold off on that for a second. I got a house somewhere. Oh, here's a house. And building produces. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. I need an extra peasant. Let's convert some wheat into ale. So I would place the cog unit, and then I would place 2 ale. All newly obtained dice have a 1 extra power to attacking. Immediately obtain 4 knowledge. Increased. Okay, let's just go knowledge. I want to show off some of that tech tree stuff. Yeah, there's quite a few things going here. All right, so now holds a festival that can increase the happiness of raises happiness. Any dice. So our warrior dice are not happy at the moment. So what I'm gonna do, let's pick this one up off of here, and then let's place that unit here, and then we gotta give it food, and we gotta give it 2 ale. Oh, we gotta give it plenty of ale. Oh, they like their fruits because we need to bring the happiness of that unit up. So that's what you would be using that for. They're still not very happy, so I'm still gonna let's make sure he doesn't. Did we build another peasant? I can't remember. Place that. Let's place that. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Let's and our units are frozen. So now let's build more. Let's build another soldier unit. It can, especially on this map, it can get hard to see certain stuff. Where is it? Barracks. All right, so let's place that peasant unit there, and then we gotta give it 2 silver. Because to raid in that encampment, we need 2 warrior units. And then where was our I give some final thoughts on this game as well. While we're doing this, hold on. From what I've played of it so far, though, military outposts. Come on, where is? Oh, can they not raid in the winter? Maybe that's what's going on. So let's hold that. Newly obtained soldiers dice now start with 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Workshop requires 1 less. Knowledge. Oh, that's useful. Every building that allows a die to be converted into a different class requires 1 less. No, I'm gonna go for the workshop requires 1 less. The passive buffs have been like great. This like less. We've got plenty of ale, but we've got lots of wheat. Let's put that into knowledge. And let's farm while we're waiting. We still need an explorer unit there. Finally see it come into effect. Put on here. Make sure we don't lose that. You can wait till it goes to 0, but I don't want to wait. The town is built around a harbor. One of the scouts is reporting that tall robed figures are often gathered inside. Whatever their intentions are, it is clear that they won't cause they won't cease their onslaught. The others must be stopped at all cost. Uh-oh. Did we just... Hold on, let's have a look what happened here. Oh, that's a new building type I haven't seen. Old mill. Oh, and there's... Interesting. That's an ancient ruin. If we... Oh, that worker unit is gonna die. Hold on. Sorry, that civ unit. Let's go here. I'm not playing efficiently at all here. I'm like focused on a couple of things at once. Let's place a unit there because I want to go discover what is here. There appears to be ruins of an old temple now taken over by plants and weeds. It looks like it could collapse at any time, but something of value could be inside. Oh, did I decline? Better wait to be more prepared. Oh no, I accidentally declined. Damn it. Fat fingered. It's not what I was going for. All right, let's try that again. Okay. Enter. Sorry, I went abandon. While shifting a boulder aside, there's suddenly a great rumble. One of the columns is collapsed, and soon the rest of the temple will follow. Make it out of here. Won't be easy. Run. So we didn't really get anything from there, and now you can also see one of our dice unit is crumbling. So if it gets attacked again, that's when it would get destroyed. And there's certain building types where it would increase the health of that unit. What was we planning to do? Oh, okay, hold on, I remember. So first of all, let's make sure that unit doesn't die. Let's hold that unit there. Also, it's got a face of 2. I'm really enjoying this game. Like, just like a fresh surprise out of nowhere, like a fun twist. It has got RNG, but it's like working very well on the Switch. It's got a fresh twist on that whole Civ city builder meets, board game mechanic. I hope this is kind of like a new genre, because I would like to see more people like do this, or like I wonder what they can add to this, because this is their first game with this idea, right? So for every building that allies die to be converted into a different class. Okay, newly obtained soldiers. Military academy requires extra die. You know what? Let's go middle one, because our military is not happy. And that's the last thing we want, is the Popo being angry. We know how that turns out. Oh no, something. Oh, I thought something was on fire. Hold on. That's the encampment. Let's see. We gotta play smart here, so I'm blaming chat. And I think we might load one save in here so I can show you the barbarian stuff of the camps getting invaded, because it can be quite difficult. And I feel like that'll be a good first look at this. Yeah, it just came out of nowhere. Nice fresh spin on that whole board game, Civ style game. Really enjoying this. I'm gonna make a bold placement. Like, it might be kind of easy to say because we haven't had a lot of games out this year, and not like a lot of strategy puzzle games, right? This might go into my top 20 games of the year list. Really enjoying what I've played of it so far. Like, just a couple of hours, like, you know, there's one more go type of board games, or Civ games, and then you just lose hours in it. Like, that's always a good sign. I don't know how deeper it gets late on. Some people might complain about the RNG aspect of it, but you can kind of like play smart out of it. You know, and I hope like the locations and that change, right? Because it can be hard to see certain stuff in snow and all that. That might just be due to the resolution of the Switch version. That main screen seems a bit lower res, but here it looks fine. I do like that they've kept the Switch version in mind, because obviously the controls are different and like text and everything is bigger. Because when we get a lot of these style of games we've even covered on the Switch, text is like super hard to read, everything's super small. So this is like everything's easy to read and we could see what's going on here. So I do appreciate that. Okay, I'm gonna roll something. I want to show off invading, and then all right, I'm gonna place that there. I'm gonna put knowledge there, because you wouldn't want to roll until you used up all your die, because like you're just wasting turns at that point, right? Soldiers' dice are always immune to freezing. That seems useful. Towers inside soldier districts provide double the attack power. I'm gonna go immune to freezing. That's the last thing you would want, right? So yeah, it seems like there's a couple of different play styles you could go. And it is interesting the way they set the board out. Again, this is not just exclusive to the Switch version. Like, even the PC version plays like this. Oh, we got another one. All right, let's see how this works. Oh, we need another one. All right, okay, hold on. I'm gonna break the save. This peasant unit was already gonna get destroyed. Let's make 2 silver. That's what I'm curious. I'm just curious to see how this works, okay? I wouldn't really do this. I wouldn't really play that ace. I'm just doing this just to show you all. I blame you. All right, here. I'm curious how this works. Uh-oh. As we set flame to their tents. I want to do that. This is chat, baby. A raging roar erupted from their camp. This means war, and they will come at us with everything they have. So we probably got to deal with these units here as well, and also one of the units took damage. All right, let's feed that unit. We should be producing ale. Oh, now, a sight of sword and axe, savage aiming at our homes. We must prevent that from them from destroying our building. All right, so I'm gonna quickly pause it. Okay, hold on. Threats. Here we go. Threats are conditions that must be resolved before their timer runs out in order to prevent something bad from happening. Certain threats, such as hostile forces, could cause the dice used to resolve them. Wait. Certain threats, such as hostile forces, could cause the dice used to resolve them to be wounded in the process. All right, so we already know about that. All right, where is it then? We've got here. Is it here? Hold on. All right, here. Okay, so let me pause, and then let me send an attacker unit. Attacker unit. Oh, I've got to play and then put an attacker unit. So this is where attackers would come into play. I'm specifically going slow right now because when I was playing on my so if you play on normal difficulty and you do this and you trigger like the barbarians, whatever, they literally rampage your town. Okay, now we've got to destroy them all. Like, you know, what have we done here? Why we couldn't just live in peace? Relationship level hostile, and I haven't seen anything to make them friendly again. Maybe if we had merchants, like, we can cool stuff off. Okay, let's do that there. Let's place. I just not worry, and we're gonna lose this save and just focus on the content. Place that there. Do that. We need food. Let's do that. I am losing track of what's going on now because so much is going on though. Wait, where did I place those? Okay, and let's go here. Oh no, we need another one. Also, that unit is gonna... maybe shortcuts would help here so you can quickly get to like certain buildings, but then like where would they put it? I don't know. Like up and down is being used on the D-pad. Like maybe left and right on the D-pad. That's where they could probably use it. I'm not sure. You might need that attacker unit. I'm gonna hold on to it. I have a feeling we about to trigger. All right, let's make sure that one. Let's place this to make some wheat. We don't need to build anything at the moment. Oh, I actually need that blue unit. What am I doing? Oops, no, I shouldn't have done that. Let's turn. No. All right, I've got one there. Is the unit gonna get destroyed though? It's gonna have no more turns left. Screw it. Watch this happen. Nothing's happening. Do I have to speed this up? Why is that not working? Let's roll. Huh, wait, what's going on there? Maybe that takes a while? I don't understand. There's no car. Did I mess that up? Hold on, I have... Maybe that... Huh, I don't know what's going on. Is that a bug? All right, let's place that. Let's place that. Let's heal this unit. Let's speed this up. Kill that unit. Slot that unit. We need some moolah. Okay, so here is where I wouldn't want to do auto place, right? Because it might place that with one go left. I'm gonna select the unit I want to put in there. Oh, we didn't give that food. Okay, now does that work? Military districts. Police soldiers also prevent all negative effects of an angry class. All newly obtained dice. Oh, that's... Police soldier also prevent all negative effects of any angry class. Interesting. Let's go here. Oh, do you know what I think is going on? And why isn't working? Because we haven't got a raid outpost. Oh no, that is in this range. Huh. I'm not sure why that is not triggering. Bug maybe? That's the mechanic I haven't figured out yet. It might be the military outpost. Or maybe we need another military unit. Well, when in doubt. Police up? Police state? Okay, I guess we'll find out. Later on, I'm sure there's a more efficient way of, like, rather than feeding your units, feeding your dice, because I am doing that quite a bit at the moment. Also, I'm not producing enough food, which is not great. Actually, maybe. Oh, it might need 5. Actually, I think I realized what's going on here. Raid 5. Okay, so maybe is because the strength isn't there. So if I place this, and which has got a face value of 2, and I place this, has also got a face value of 2, and 1. There we go. Okay, we figured it out together. Chat wasn't very useful, but you know. All right, let's see what happens here. Okay, rip. Soldier was wounded while something. All right, we got rid. Okay, well, that enemy encampment is gone. So sorry. Am I though? We probably gotta heal those units. All right, what can we do here now? Other than we probably need to build forward to go anywhere here, right? Let's build a district. Let's go here. Again, like an hour, over an hour has passed already, and just me explaining the game. Like, man, cool concept. I'm surprised we haven't seen anything like this before. I'm really liking this game. This is like the perfect example of what you would want to. Uh-oh. Only new obtained dice have extra power. Military dice require extra die. Every building that allows die to be converted. Should we go? I'm gonna go green because I just want to keep them happy at the moment. You know, just trying to keep everybody happy. It's like half the job of a streamer. Let's make sure that die doesn't run out of moves. We should be constantly producing food right now. Oh, have I did I show off knowledge? I didn't. All right, let me go here. Let's go here, and then superior technologies. Okay, so I've got 11 knowledge points. Let's unlock the next stage. Increase wood gathering, increase food gathering, increase stone and iron gathering. I'm gonna go stone and iron here. That's like useful. I haven't even found any hunting grounds at all yet. That's later game. Increase her. All right, should we just go wood as well? Fine. Still got a few points, but I think that might be on a cooldown. I don't know how to get to the next one. All right, let's save that because I need that knowledge. Gather something around here. Go there. We need an explorer unit. We need an explorer unit. We need an explorer unit. It can only be peasants here because obviously we got loads of civs here which they haven't got the explore capability, and we got soldiers which haven't, so we need the peasants to roll explore functionality. I'm just trying to think of the perfect place to stop. I just want to one more go this. We can use that knowledge. We got nothing. We might as well build. We got so much building stuff. We got plenty of wood as well. Okay, why am I not building? All right. Let's have a look. We don't need another district at the moment. I guess we could put another farm. Brewery we have. don't think we've got a dairy farm. Maybe we could put another tax office. Those wounded or sick. Oh, should we finally build this? I don't think I've got this. Because we got a few units that increase the resources produced in the buildings, increased by civs. All right, we're going there. Wonder what it takes to unlock the obelisk. Allow merchant die to trade with nearby encampments. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. Maybe we should build a merchant. Oh, its range is not that good though. We need it a little bit higher. Before we do that, we need another explorer unit. Damn it, peasants. I need you to roll. This is where the RNG would come in though, right? I need the peasant die to roll exploration. Oh, finally. Jeez, thank you very much. Okay, let's place that there. Let's feed. So even though it's die, you can tell it's just basically worker classes, right? Because we're feeding our dice so they don't perish. But basically, with air quotes, we're feeding our workers, right? Okay, now we got, okay, woof. Oh, this is a district. Oh, that's interesting. Wow. Okay. So what we should do, I reckon we need to build military here as well. Because I'm not saying we're going to go raiding. But we might go raiding. I'm not saying we're going to go raiding. But we might go raiding. And also, I should turn that into a... Okay, hold on. Let's turn this into a military outpost. Also, I want to convert this. Oh, actually, no, not convert it. Can I place a... Can I... Oh, no, we can't even place here as well because we're too out of our area. Where can we? Okay, I'm going to place another one here because I'm going to convert the other one into a district. This might be a bad idea. And then I'm going to convert this one. Citizen dice have 15% chance to provide one extra knowledge when using citizen districts. Defeat attackers have 50% chance to provide food. Military academy empowers random face of die. Oh, okay, we might have to start buffing military now. If we're really gonna go, you know, because chat is forcing to me. Nobody look at my chat because, you know, I don't want to... Want somebody to turn around. They didn't say that. Calm down. Hey, they said that in my mind. Oh, no. Hold on. I'm doing this wrong. Hold on. Oh, I must mess that up. Okay, I want to turn this into a soldier district. So let's place a soldier there. And then let's put two... Let's put 2 gold there. Okay. Let's build that. So all of this is now soldier district. Okay. We gotta feed... Hold on. We've gotta feed them. We can place knowledge there. And let's build that. And... Alright, we're good. Okay. Come on, have we got anybody? Yo, okay, we should probably build merchants now. I wonder how we would do this. Like, I don't think realistically we could fight everybody here. Not that I would. Not that I would. Outside of territory. Outside of territory. Raid. Okay, hold on. All right, what we're going to do here, we got like one rare one. A newly obtained dice have 1 extra power for attack. Replaces building with attack in all locations inside soldier. Oh, so if you want them to just focus, okay, we're seeing some interesting stuff here now. Citizen dice have like this is very like roguelike, right? In that sense. So I don't know because we start giving some final thoughts here as well about the game. We've been covering for an hour and a bit. Like I don't know if they want you to play it like a quick board game and we only played it slow because I'm trying to demonstrate this game here, or they want you to play it like a roguelike, right? Every time what the buffs you get from the council every season are so wildly different, so you play it quick. Because when I was playing this offline and learning the game, I died a couple of times. I'm gonna put that down to learning the game. Um, and there is dice in the board game, or I don't know if they want you to play it like no deep down strategy, because at its core is gonna have an element of RNG roguelikeness to it, right? So yeah, I haven't seen that one before. That's interesting. I think I'm gonna go with like extra attack, or should we? But I mean, we're still building at the moment though. But I feel like we're coming to that point now where we may need to focus our soldiers on being soldiers, on being piece of shit. Citizens and dice have 15% chance to prove one. I mean, our soldiers are gonna attack, right? So citizen dice have 15 chance to provide one knowledge when using citizen districts. Like I might, a newly obtained dice have 1 extra power. Okay, I'm gonna go for the rare one because I feel like we might be specking there now. But yeah, now we're seeing the whole the civilization stuff come into effect now. Like we can't build further because this is somebody else's district. Do we now, Oh, and it looks like this is the end of this board as well. Because if we look on the right, there's nothing else there. Huh. I wonder if each board is like limited to that size. Still so many unanswered questions. Again, this was a first look. What was we building? I can't even remember. But yeah, we can keep one more going. I saw the trailer for this and I didn't know if this was gonna work. In my honest 100% honest like opinion, not like everything else is not honest, but yeah, I can see myself sinking a crazy amount of time into this game. I think it totally works on the Switch. I like keep my eye out for these type of games that work well on the Switch, because I think that's what the Switch does well, right? I heard the version of Civ on the Switch is great as well. City Skylines didn't work well on the Switch, right? But yeah, I think this is they've hit the nail on this head with this new concept where they're combining a few different genres of games. It actually works pretty well. It's actually pretty engrossing and fun. It's not something I knew I wanted or needed, or but yeah, it's good. There's not a lot of great games that came out this year, and I played like what 3-4 hours off stream, a couple of hours on stream, so I can't speak to the grander scheme of where it can go. The RNG stuff might get annoying, but like this is the core of the game. We still got different class units and different like leaders, whatever, to unlock, which will give us different buffs and bonuses. So there's going to be some depth here, right? And then scenarios is going to be different boards. This isn't a full price game. I think it's like £20 or 25. This is one of the better and one of my favorite games of the year so far. It's gonna be like 20-30 games in that list. Again, I'm the worst at giving compliments, my chat said. I was gonna say, well, a lot of great games didn't come out this year, so this is not be massive. But yeah, this is one of those where I could see me playing it off stream and sinking a lot of time into this. We literally had it on fast forward. another season went past. Okay, maybe I talk a little bit too much. Citizens have a chance to provide one knowledge when using. Replace that with that. Soldiers dice have 50% chance of being empowered when using soldier districts. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna pause it. What I'm gonna quickly do here now as well, if I can quickly like play on the harder difficulty, this might take too long. Hold on, let's go save and quit. Let's go here. That's my final thoughts of the game. No, this might take too long. I wanted to show that like if you play on a harder difficulty, it isn't a chill, relaxing, you play like a Civ game, it actually gets crazy and it's like super difficult. So even like the standard difficulty, resources are more scarce and people are harder to please in games. In-game pause is disabled. Oh, really? In-game pause is disabled the way you experience. The way the experience was envisioned. Damn. Resources are scarce, people are hard to please, and hostile forces are more aggressive. In-game pause is disabled. An extremely brutal experience intended for hardcore players seeking a challenge. Surviving without ascending dice will be near impossible. In-game pause is disabled. In-game pause. Oh, so even on the normal difficulty, in-game pause is disabled. But here it's saying legacy, the way the game is meant to be played. So like maybe this will give you a better example of, oh, you should play quick and you should play this like a board game. Because again, I only showed that way off to because it's easier to explain, you know. I don't think we're gonna be able to show this off in like, if we can't show this off in like 2 minutes, we're not gonna do it. Okay, just quickly set up a game because I just wanted to show you like on harder difficulty what it's like. So we've literally been playing for like 10 minutes and already we've come to terrified peasant screams for help. Somebody is attacking the settlement. Who and why? Rumors quickly spread about the others. We are not alone. A dim light screaming. Men with torches. We must stop them from setting fire to our settlements. And again, you can't pause it in anything above normal difficulty. And I want to even say, in my first couple of playthroughs, I had like, even though it's only been 5-10 minutes, I got rated even more. So maybe that is a little bit RNG based. Because for about 5 minutes, I didn't get rated on normal difficulty, and I was like, oh, maybe I just had super bad luck. But yeah, about 10 minutes in, this is happening now. So let's quickly show it. So let's slow this down first of all. So we haven't got a warrior unit, which we basically need right now to stop them. But yeah, on my other playthroughs, I was doing that quite a bit. So I'm like kind of curious now, like the way I showed off the game. Maybe that isn't indicative at all of the way you play. Like on anything but normal difficulty, pause is disabled, and it is not that much of a chill experience. It's more of board game like, you know, and you got to be playing very quickly. But again, it's not happening as much as it happened on my first playthrough. I could have maybe settled on an enemy. I was near an enemy camp or something. Yeah, this game definitely has like roguelike RNG elements to it that no matter how much you try plan around, you're not going to be able to get around, right? So it's at its core is seeming very Civ-like, but a different way of playing and a different mechanic. But maybe it will never be that because of the RNG element to it. I guess they wanted that, right? Because it is dice you're rolling, right? And that is the randomness to it. So, oh, see, here we go again. So, and I didn't even see that message come up. And they're setting fire to one of my buildings. I gotta be quick. Oh, no, I haven't got... I need a... Are we gonna lose this dice? We might lose this dice. Dude. Does that not work? No. All right, we gotta be quick here. Let me place this dice here so we don't lose it. Let me re-roll. I need an attacking dice. Haven't got one. Oh my days. What is my luck like? Come on. Still no attacking dice. Still no attacking dice. They're burning down. Oh my absolute goodness gracious me. This is bad. Okay, let me put that back there. Roll. Quickly put that here so it doesn't burn down. I gotta get rid of this here because we won't survive. Oh, I gotta lock that. We found that finally, and I've gotta lock that. Oh no. Roll. Let me place that there. Give that food. That's gonna get burnt down. Come on! I there. It's too late. It's gone. And this was basically my experience when you play. We're not playing on normal difficulty. We're playing on one harder. But see what I mean about the game's pace totally changes. And like they did say, oh, this is the way the game is meant to be played, right? So I don't know if I was that easy difficulty is just like it's just teaching you the game, and that's not really the pace you're meant to be playing this at. And this is the pace you're meant to be playing this at. I'm gonna keep that locked on 5 because I feel like I want a warrior unit at all times, because these lot are raiding me constantly. We speed up and see if they go again, and then that might be a good first look at this. Let's go here. Again. Hold on. All right, this time we've got a warrior unit saved there. I placed that. Okay, and we got rid of it quick because I literally. Okay, maybe you can get around that. So I had a attacking die locked in and saved and ready for them and waiting. Maybe that is the way to get around that. But yeah, is interesting the way it does. Another one. Oh my days. Okay. Where are they? Nope, I haven't got a dice for that. I still haven't got a dice for that. This is gonna be. I got a dice for that. I don't know if it's gonna work. Is it gonna work? All right, it worked. Saved. Yeah, that I feel like that there is perfect example just to show you how the pace of this game changes depending on the difficulty you play. Again, we've only scratched the surface. We haven't unlocked the other scenarios. We haven't done any of the ascended die stuff. We haven't unlocked any other characters, which I'm assuming would make it easier. It's still really early on, but from what I've seen of this game so far, very, very pleasantly surprised. Really, really enjoying this. So if you're into like Civ, you're into like city builders and board games, puzzle games, and you want a different twist on that, and you're looking for something on the Switch like this, I personally do look out for these type of puzzle games on the Switch, you know, portable and all that. Yeah, maybe check this out. Other than that, I think we're gonna call it with this one. This was a first look at Dice Legacy. Once again, we're playing on Nintendo Switch. Keep in mind this is a review copy provided by the publisher. There'll be a highlight of this going up while we're watching us get destroyed again. There'll be a highlight of this going up on Twitch and YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, YouTube, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. If you like this video, drop a like, follow, subscribe, turn those notification bells on, depending on what you're watching, so you do know when new videos drop. Don't forget, we stream a couple times a week over on Twitch. I got a community Discord. I post on Twitter all the time. All that information will also be in the description. Other than that, we're going to call it with this one. Much love. Peace.